Hey everyone! Okay, so as promised, I'm doing my February favorites really incredibly late, but you guys said that you wanted it and you encouraged me, and I always appreciate that. And so yes, I'm doing it. I tried to keep the list semi-short, but like every month I have a lot of favorites, so here they come. Watch out! I was too excited and I didn't put on my lip color. Story of my life. Put it on thick. I fear I might be losing light in this video, so if I do, forgive me, but we're doing it anyway. First off, I have an eyeshadow palette. I've been like ODing on this eyeshadow palette. It's the Meet Matte Nude palette. I do have the Meet Matte palette. It's by the Balm, and that one's like much smaller. And that one's cool, but for whatever reason, I did not get all that into it. I like matte shadows. If you haven't seen my perfect drugstore matte eyeshadow tutorial, you should go watch that. It's like a lot of Wet n Wild eyeshadows, but that was limited edition. If you can't get that one, I do suggest you get this one. These shadows are awesome, super blendable, really like that creamy texture. They're not creamy. I hope you know what I mean by that. They're just like really blendable and like soft, but they're not like super Fallout City. It's just really great to find nice blendable matte shadows. I still use my Wet n Wild palette, but I got this one and I've been crazy about it, especially since I've been so busy. It's just been really nice to have this palette with this size mirror with all these colors. I can just do like any look, like all the shadows I have on my eyes today from this palette. Big fan, and I'm considering doing an eye tutorial using exclusively this palette. I've gotten mine on Hot Look and I think I got a deal on it. I'm a big fan of the Balm, as you know. They're all very nice. I love it. Tell me down below if you want to see a tutorial or something like that. I have so many tutorials that I want to do, but no time. Next up, I have a concealer. This is the Covergirl and Olay Concealer Balm. It's a stick concealer. I remember Covergirl concealer being present throughout most of my life. My mom uses a lot of like stick Covergirl concealer, like the old school kind, like the kind that's been around forever. So it reminds me of my mom, which is kind of funny, but this is like a new, different formula. I think the whole kind of idea is that it's kind of like moisturizing and a really good cover. It does give you great coverage. I have a lot of redness around my nose that is really hard for me to keep covered up, and this is so portable and it's such a good price. You don't feel bad about bringing it with you, and you can always just put it on, blend it out really quickly, and it's such an easy fix. Such an easy product to use. It doesn't make you look dried out or weird. I got kind of a dark color. I could probably use getting a lighter color too. I have been self-tanning a little bit, so it does match me right now. I've tried it under my eyes, but only a couple of times. I kind of shy away from using cream or like stick-like products or thicker products under my eyes just because I feel like it looks a little bit more built up and I would rather it be a thinner product. So I gravitate more towards thinner products, but I was impressed with the way this one performed under my eye. I guess I just had expectations of it being like horrible, and so when it wasn't, I was really impressed. So I don't know if that would work the same way for everybody, but I'm definitely a fan of this concealer. It's drugstore, it's not too expensive, and I don't know how many colors they have, so I'm not gonna tell you. Not what I'm here for. Next, for mascara, this is a product I decided to revisit that I definitely underused when I first got it. It is the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Nylon Lash Extension System. And so it's 2 mascaras. I made a whole video when I first got this. Ooh, that light got caught in my hair. Excuse me. If you want to know like the full information about it when I first got it, like I think it was the first impression, I'm not really sure, but I showed you putting it on, I reacted to it, I called it my dust bunny lashes because this is the base and it looks like normal mascara. Then you go in with this, which is the dust bunny parts, and it's like little white fibers that like coat your lashes, and you've got like freaky dust bunny lashes like you've been cleaning under your couch with your lashes, and then you go back with this one and you cover up the dust bunnies and it makes your lashes like, whoa, like sometimes disturbing looking, like really unnatural, like tree limbs. I'm not sure if that's going to make sense to you. I'll insert an Instagram of one of the early days with me using this. I've found more recently that if you're more conservative with it and you kind of like build up the base a little bit, it makes them look thicker, it makes them look awesome. It's kind of like a one-stop, like big lashes, because I don't have time at this point to be putting on false lashes every time I want to. And so if I just want, you know, more than just mascara, I'll just go for this, especially if I'm in a time crunch. Right now I have half lashes on, but I also used this earlier because I went to work earlier. This is a long story, but I'm kind of doing both. So they look crazy big right now. It's not just this, I do have false lashes. I am not a mascara commercial, I'm not gonna lie to you. Next favorite is the lip product that I put on for this video. It is the Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey. And it's kind of like a balm, and it's really skinny, and it's really cool looking, and that was my phone, excuse me. It looks like it's black lipstick, and that's scary, but it's also cool. But it goes on your lips, super sheer. You can put it on and make it like really sheer, but if you kind of keep going with it like that, it builds up a little bit and you're getting a little bit more color. You're never gonna achieve like that color, which, you know, is a little more practical for people like you and me and most of the other ones around. It's beautiful and it's awesome, and probably you get crazy looks if you're putting this on, you know, at school or in your office or something. They're like, what is she doing? And then they're like, oh hey, that totally worked for you. And it's just like moisturizing, and it's not too much. It's not like a lipstick where you have to worry about it getting everywhere or drying out your lips or anything like that. It's not too juicy or too glossy or whatever. It's just like the perfect middle of everything. Just sheer, wonderful black honey somehow. I don't know why it's honey. Clearly I've abused mine. I don't really know. I'm sorry. My last favorite is my Moleskine planner. I got this one in January, I believe, and it's just, I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with like just Moleskine notebooks. I've had them, you've had them, everybody's had them, but I've never had a Moleskine planner, and I'm really loving it. I'm a planner girl. Like, I know people are like, oh, I just put it in my phone, I have this awesome like to-do list and I like live by it and it's amazing. I can't do that. If I put something in my phone, it's like in the black hole. Like, goodbye forever. I'm not gonna revisit you or remember that I wrote something down, unless it's like somebody's address or something. But if it's like a planner situation, not gonna happen. I want to write it down. Like, the physical act of writing it sort of, it makes it official in my mind. I don't know why, but it does. And plus I just like writing things down. I don't really even have good handwriting, but I just like it. It's weird. It's got like a little like bungee kind of elastic thing. It's got a cute little, it's just very cute. I'm just really into it. I don't know why, but I am. Always been into planners, like since I was little. Strangely. Very unorganized, but very into planners. Not saying they work for everybody. Ow, 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 I used it. Well, it hasn't been that long, okay guys? I have used it. I have used it. I write notes in there. It's helpful. So if you're looking for a new planner and you want like a cool, good quality one that's like big but not too big, this one's good. I got this one at Barnes & Noble and I think it was actually on sale. I think it's because it was like end of January where like everybody who's actually responsible already got their planner, and then I like finally got in there, and so I got one. And I love it. So that's actually it. I don't have any unfavorites for February. I don't know why. I've just been crazy all over the place. I've moved. I went to South by Southwest. I got my hair done. I, you know, have been at my new job. I've just been like crazy. Like, my mind has left the building. And so I don't know. I didn't even have enough brain space to hate anything. Here's hoping for next month I'll have some unfavorites for you. If you have any comments or questions or whatever, you can comment down below. I always love hearing from you guys. If you want to hit me up on Facebook or Twitter or Tumblr or Instagram or anything like that, I really appreciate it. It's at LeighAnnSays everywhere. If you just look up LeighAnnSays on any kind of social media, you will find me, and I'm always there to hang out with you. And the links will be down below just to make it easy. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone. Side note, what does this hair remind you of? Anything? I'm thinking like Lord of the Rings. Very elf with these ears kind of sticking out. I don't know what to do with myself at this point. Just worthless. Sorry. Is this an elf face? I'm trying. Do I look like Liv Tyler yet? No? Never gonna happen for me. this is not that helpful. Do you hear owls or some kind of bird? I do. I'm not really sure what the facts are. Stole it off my mother. Whatever. Do we need mascara today? They're vitally essential. I'm not sure. They remind me a lot of those eye rock eyeliner tattoo things. Do you remember when I tried those out? Because I definitely do, / will never forget it. I genuinely tried out these like eyeliner tattoo things that you're just supposed to stick on. It was like so easy and amazing and it worked for everybody. No, total fail. Oh my gosh, they were horrifying. And then the same thing with like the lip tattoos.